The forum brought together 33 community leaders within Kiang West District to raise their understanding on the Forest Act and the need to preserve and protect our environment. The forest officer for Lower River Region, Lamin Bajo, spoke at length on the importance of the forest in our society.
People are saying that they don't know much about the forest law. So that is why a lot of these things like charcoal production, tree felling, and even bushfire is happening in the area. And to stop that, we have to enforce the law. But before the enforcement of the law, it is necessary for us to call these people, the village heads and authorities, to tell them about the Forest Act. What does the Act says about acquiring the tree? What does the Act says before you fell the tree? Or what does the Act says about bushfire and also charcoal production? After they know all that, then that means when it happens in a particular place, we will know it is in a form of deliberate, but they cannot say that they have not been told.
Mr. Bajo used the opportunity to call on Gambians, especially people of LRR, to preserve and protect the forest.
Emphasis are made on state forests. State forest, normally people, according to what we see, they think it's an open area, it belongs to nobody, so anybody can do anything out there, and that is to that is not the case. We have to make it clear to them that all trees belong to the state, and if you want one single tree from either the state forest or an open access forest, how they may call it, it has to follow a procedure. That means you have to first acquire it by filling this form, and then when you get the approval from the honorable minister, that's the time now you can fell the tree. And even though in that situation, that means you have to pay something above the tree before you fell it.
He cautioned participants to be responsible of their environment, be committed and vigilant, as well as report any person who is out to destroy the forest.
If fire happens in a particular village, even if the alcalos know, they will not like to tell you Mr. X or Mr. Y is responsible, because they might be relatives or neighbors, and what they run away from is for people to accuse them for being the one to report them to Department of Forestry. And now that is made clear to them that it is their role and their responsibility to fish out those culprits and help the Department of Forestry to have them prosecuted, so that some other people in the future may not follow their footsteps. And I think it is understood by them as well.
He enjoined communities to create fire belts, clean their farms and environment earlier to avoid bushfire.
Fire is the most severe issue around here in Kiang West. It is not tree felling or charcoal production. The main problem is fire. So that problem of fire, we need to solve that by using strategies like early control burning and also fire belt clearing. Now this is it is agreed within all the alkalis that it should happen every year, and then the time for it to start is November, October, and November. Not even December, October and November. So it is among the recommendations that starting from next year, this year we have done some part of it in some of the communities, and even give them materials for firefighting and also fire prevention. But nonetheless, this early control burning, we are going to make it region-wise. The entire region to be early control burned in November, October and November in 2024.
The chief of Kiang West District, Lamin Drame, and Alhaji LS Jamme, Kiang West Council of Elders, both described the gathering as important, saying it will help in the protection of the forest. The duo called on participants to disseminate the information learned to their respective villages. Ousman Baldeh, GRTS News.